about it?
I'm not sure where to begin. I've been sitting here trying to understand it since calling you.
Start at the beginning.
Talking usually requires rational thought.
Which you have an abundance of.
This isn't rational.
If you want to talk to me about it, just say so.
I don't mean to shut you out. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Abby, being approached by this young girl isn't something I understand.
I know. There's got to be a simple explanation, Gil.
Scientifically, it's impossible. But after talking with her, I'm convinced this young girl thinks that I'm somehow responsible for her existence.
Need to focus on one simple fact, Professor. There's no way that you're the root system to Blake's family tree. What I'd like to know is, how close were you and Blake's mother?
Bernadette was my first love. Now she's married to Justin, who spent his high school career making my life miserable.
You have no idea why their oldest child is seeking you out.
20 years ago, I left for college, and I offered Bernadette the chance to go with me, to start over together in a new place. But she chose a traditional path.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. But her quick marriage and 2 children says she got over me. Fast.
You're not that easy to forget.
If you want, you could ask me, Gillery. Aren't you going to say hello to an old friend?
Are you here to discuss Blake?
What about her?
Don't play games, Bernadette. You know damn well what.
She's my daughter. I don't know what else you need to know. Who's your friend?
Abby, this is Bernadette Smith. Bernadette, this is Abigail Milos.
You two talk, and I'll get things ready for tonight.
You don't have to go.
Yeah. I do. Good to meet you, Bernadette.
You too.
So tell me about Blake. I think I have a right to know.
You have no rights here.
Your daughter came to me seeking answers only you can provide.
I just came to say hello to an old friend.
You owe me an explanation. How can you do this to Blake?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me, Bernie.
Gil, I don't fully understand. How could I make you? Abby seems nice.
She's like no one I've ever met.
Do you have any children?
Not that I know of. She seems like a good kid, Bernie.
She is.
So tell me about her.
Blake's a gift. I didn't have the ambition that you did, but it doesn't mean that I didn't want things.
I offered to take you with me, so don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you. I did the best that I could for her.
By hooking up with Justin.
You should leave Justin out of this, because what happened between you two is ancient history.
You could have done better.
I did. But she left. Justin was this way that I could get what I wanted without embarrassing my family. And so when he proposed, I said yes.
Didn't he wonder about the timing of her arrival after the I-dos?
Yeah, he figured it out. I was young, and I should have thought more about it, but I am not sorry. And Blake was my way of hanging on to what you and I had.
Wasn't what you wanted a steep price for her to pay?
I've waited 18 years to have this conversation with you.
Is it going how you imagined? Ernie, who's her father?
Justin's her father. The biology's not important.
Not good enough.
Don't judge my choices. Let's just say she's as close to yours as I could get.
What the hell did you do?
I loved you. A small part of me still does. I wanted a reminder of what you and I meant to each other.
You've had 18 years to think of this, and all you can say is you wanted a reminder? Of what? You never gave me the impression that what we had was important.
Don't do that. Do not make this about you. I loved you enough to want something of you. And Blake is that something. And I never thought that I would have to let go. And just like you, she wants to leave here for bigger and better things. And I can't help her with that.
Wait, you want me to help her? What are you saying?
I want you to be a part of Blake's life.
And how is Justin gonna take me having any influence over his daughter?
Justin loves her, but he's not what she needs right now. What Blake needs right now is a mentor. She needs you.
She has my info. Beyond that, I don't know what you expected of me.
Do you like your life, Gil?
Very much. Do you?
I could have made it easier with different choices. Why haven't you come back until now?
When Mom and Dad died, so did my connection to this town. This isn't home anymore. I'm not like my brother Dan. He loves it here. And for some reason, he's always wanted to stay. But it was easy for me to let go.
Do you ever think about me?
Bernie, I left because my life needed more than I could experience here. Not because there was nothing for me.
Promise me. Promise me that if Blake calls you, you won't turn her away. Don't blame her for my choices.
I won't.